Hey y'all, it's Russell Dickerson, and you're watching my iHeartRadio Ask Anything chat. Thanks to Romeo. Is this gonna be video too? Or just
Yeah, it's
audio?
going to be video. Yeah.
Okay. So I need to be aware of my
You don't have to worry too much about it. It's going to be like cut up and stuff. So, like I
okay.
said, we'll edit it on our end.
Okay. Hey y'all, it's Russell Dickerson here, and you're watching my iHeartRadio Ask Anything chat. Thanks to Romeo and Most Requested Live for having me on tonight to talk about my new song, Happened to Me. Let's dive into these questions, baby. All right, first and foremost, Carly from Nashville, Tennessee. How were you discovered? I I would say from my Yours music video. We were like at the point to where it's like I didn't have a label, I didn't have, radio or anything. I had these handful of songs. I had Yours, Blue Tacoma, and Every Little Thing. And my wife was like, you know what? We're gonna go shoot a music video for Yours. And I was like, all right, cool. Let's see what happens. And so we went out, shot this, we call it the $6 music video. And I don't know what to say, but God showed up in this video. If you can go look at it. It's this thunderstorm rolls in, there's lightning flashing in the background, and starts pouring down rain. And most epic $6 music video you've ever seen in your life. So that was, yeah, I would say we threw that up on YouTube, and it just started catching on. And next thing we know, we were on XM. Next thing we know, we had a record deal. Next thing we know, first number one country song. So it's about how it started. Kristen from Provo, Utah. How did Happen to Me come together? Happen to Me started, I think, with the title. I think I had the title like, I don't know what happened to her, but she about to happen to me, kind of thing. And that was that was kind of the jumping point of like, okay, what happened to her? Trying to figure that out. I don't know who broke up with who, and start writing and chasing tequila with high noon, spicing up the traditional bar scene from a country song. And we're just like, what's the song that just what is she singing on the dance floor, right? And it was just like the guitar was going, and it was just like it was too perfect not to. It just girls just wanna have fun. You know what I mean? So that was how that started to come about there. Thanks, Kristen. We got Carly, and now we got Carla. When you got to Nashville, who was the first star you ever met? Ooh, first star I ever met. Dang, that's a good one. Well, I would say, okay, I think the first star that I ever was like around, not just like meet and greet met, but like Josh Turner sang in my dad's church choir. He went to Belmont. I went to Belmont. So, Belmont kids, but he was older than I am. But he sang in my dad's church choir, which is crazy. And so like I had his little demo tape back in the day of Long Black Train. And yeah, I don't know. So that's probably the first one. Dawn is here from Chicago. How far in advance do you have to plan out what you wear for photo shoots? Ooh, I would say probably 2 weeks, week at the latest, because you gotta get tailoring done. You gotta you 10 times out of 10, there's stuff that you gotta sew, hem, cut, pin. I'm 6'4", 220, so like normally normal clothes don't fit me the best. So there's always some alterations that need to be done. Tyler from PA, Philly. When was the first tour you ever went on, and with whom? I think the first big tour we ever did was with my homie Thomas Rhett. He uh he was popping off of Die a Happy Man. This was 2017, I think. So Yeah, 8 years ago, I got to open up that tour, and we shared a bus with Ryan Hurd, and we flip-flopped, and then Kelsey Ballerini was next, and then Thomas Rhett. So, that was my first like real tour. And it's funny enough, I was just texting with Thomas 2 days or 3 days ago, just about like he was like, "Man, I miss touring with you, bro." I was like, "Dude, same. I miss doing it." And he was like, "2017." He was like, "That may be the best tour of my life." I was like, "Dude, honored, honored." All right back in. Allie from Huntsville, Alabama says, "What's your favorite store in America?" I'd say the thrift store. I mean, like, I love vintage clothes, vintage shopping. I mean, there's a place here in Nashville called Music City Vintage, you know, got the old Dale shirt, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, good vintage shop. Love a good vintage shop. Do you have any siblings and are they in music? Deb from Burlington, Ontario asked. Yes, I do. I have a younger sister. She is 31 and she lives in Baltimore. She is a physical therapist, massage physical therapist up there. And she's not in music, but she's crazy good at the flute. Don't sleep on it. She will at Christmas we'll do like my mom is like the best piano player in the world. So we'll do Christmas carols and she's playing. I'm trying to get my sis to bust out the flute, a little Yaz flute, but no, she's not in music. Jessica from Maybell, Colorado. What's your favorite season? Is your answer based on, excuse me. What's your favorite season? Is your answer based on the weather or the type of clothes you can wear? Oh, that's a great question. Oh, I'm torn. Okay, no, I got a season. It's when summer and fall, like right now, summer and fall start to intersect. When summer and fall, because like love the shorts. I'm nine times out of ten, I don't wear a shirt. So that's why I love summer and just barefoot, shorts, nothing. But then hoodie weather, oh, so like summer when like the nights start getting cool that you need a hoodie, that's my season right there. Nancy from Toronto. What's the furthest away you've been from home and gotten recognized on the street? Ooh, I think London, probably London. Uh, yeah, when we toured over in the UK and getting stopped on the street in London is wild. That's pretty crazy. That's all I got on that. Cassie from Memphis, Tennessee. Do you make it back to Union City? Of course I do. Not a lot, but I do here and there. Trying to think the last time I've been back. We did. We've played. I mean, we've played there. We've played the auditorium. We've done stuff with the football team and everything. Yeah, good old Union City. Shout out West Tennessee, folks. Heidi from Grand Rapids, Michigan. What music did you listen to when you were a kid? Also, what's the first concert you went to? Great question. Take a sip real quick. What music did you listen to? I mean, early on, I feel like, and this is another question in this batch that I see. First album you bought. And the first one that I remember, I think I got it for Christmas though, was Jock Jams. Remember Jock Jams? It's like it had Tootsie Roll on there. Uh, so that's a lot of hip hop for an 8-year-old. Um, Space Jam soundtrack, apparently a big sports music guy back in the day. And then first concert I went to. aside from at my dad's church was I think Hanson. Because my cousin came to town with her friends, and I was like, my cousin's friend, I'm like, well, they're kind of cute, you know? So I was like, I'm gonna get a ticket to this Hanson show. And so we did lawn tickets, Hanson. It was sick. It was legendary. So interviews? Yeah. Yeah. I'm recording these questions. Cheryl from Manchester, New Hampshire. Do you think it was better for you being a little older before hitting the big time? As much as I hate to admit it, yes. Uh, yeah, I do. I think my life would look very different if if it would have happened. I think I was like 20. I don't know. I mean, I went straight out of college to hit the road, you know. So yes, I do. I think if it would have happened immediately, one, I don't know if I would have appreciated it. Definitely not appreciated it as much. And two, yes, life would be very different. So I think, yes, to answer your question, I think it was better that that this has been a journey and a climb and a grind. And I appreciate every aspect now, because of how hard we've worked and what we've come from and what we've overcome. So thank you, Cheryl. Dara from New York City. What is the best picture of yourself you've ever seen? I don't know. I mean, there's a recent one from the WrestleMania tour where I'm flexed up. I guess that maybe that's the best one. I don't know. Or maybe this one right here. What do you think? Is that a good picture? All right. Next up, Sonia from Raleigh, North Carolina. Is there anyone you went to high school with that you want to give a shout out to? Would they be totally surprised? Well, yeah, absolutely. I think shout out my boy Justin Lewis. He was my homie of homies back in the high school days. So shout out to my boy Jay Money. Deb from Bowling Green. What's the coolest thing you own? Coolest thing I own. Recent watch guy, but that's not the cool. I mean, you could cut that out. That's probably lame. Coolest thing I own, I think I for my first one, my first song went number one. I did get myself a little treat. I got a 1978 K5 Blazer, and that's possessions wise, probably the coolest thing I own. Aside from there's a guitar that my great uncle made right over here. Um, but yeah, 78 K5 Blazer, dude. That's for sure. Andrea from Cherry Hill, New Jersey. If your tour bus pulled up to a 7-Eleven, what would be the first five things that you buy? Ooh, thank you. Thank you for a fun, great question. Pull up to the 7-Eleven. I'm going in. I'm getting I'm getting Zins. I gotta get the Zins for, gotta stack up. I'm getting a hot dog with ketchup and relish. I'm grabbing a I'm grabbing a tall boy. I'm grabbing a Yingling tall boy. Hmm. I'm grabbing some beef jerky too. Beef jerky, tall boy, glizzy, Zinjamin Franklin's got to have them. And um, what's five? What's five? Hmm. chocolate donuts, bro. Chocolate donuts. The little, they stick, they just coat your mouth with wax. Those. Great question.
Dude, that's perfect. If you want to skip to the last
Oh,
slide,
yeah.
we got
All right,
plenty.
perfect.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. I'm not even halfway through.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Just last slide, you're saying? All
Yeah.
right,
Just to
cool.
close it out.
Yo, thanks again. Russell Dickerson here. Thanks for watching my iHeartRadio Ask Anything chat. My new song right now is called Happen to Me. Y'all go hit it, go listen to it. Thank you, Romeo and Most Requested Live, for having me on tonight to answer your questions. Mwah. We'll see y'all next time.